Let's go. Who would have thought we would have driven all the way up to the monthly band that fast? But what a great trade. Anybody take it in the room? Higher time frame, fade value, or extreme?
All right, sellers are pushing.
Nice.
The trade. Look at that.
Would you look at it? To the tick. No heat. Beauty. You just waited.
Now we come into the buyer's only zone.
I think it
The
could pull
volume
back
node is only one.
deeper than we think. I don't know. Either going to hold up tight or have a bigger pullback, right? I don't think there's going to be an in between. We'll see. But 288 is a composite low volume node and upper band. And that's about 8 points within the RTH VWAP. ES is coming all the way back down to Globex VWAP here. Thank you, Hoku. That was a nice short. I don't think there's probably still more downside opportunity on this pop, is my guess, but we'll see.
I think so too. We were doing a little bit of RTH or return to value back testing.
Yep.
Yeah. So the ES is at that 69.35 level. So now would be the time. If it was going to fail that level, it would go back down. But
All right, so we'll watch down here. 288. 281 is RTH VWAP. So I would say the long zones like this. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to miss it. We're going to be watching this zone for a long. Pain in the ass if it doesn't get there.
Well, ES is at value area low. Came below the RTH lower band. It's right at this 35 level. Has a composite low volume node below it. Check in on POC, make sure it's still there.
Watching. Yeah, I'll put some, maybe I'll put some micros down here. All right, I'll be right back. My orders are in. Just let it happen.
Come and get me. Come and get me and go. A little bit lower now. ES yearly VWAP is at 930. 69.30.25 or 69.30.50. Yeah, that's for the session. It is. Oh, buyers are showing up on the CVD. There's a battle going on right here. In that red zone, David. See where he's got the arrow pointed to it? He's in there. There's the session band right now. Then we've got a composite low volume node. Then we've got RTH VWAP. Oh, it's flirting with my first order. There's one.
Here it is. What happens? Well, would you look at that? Crazy. It's almost like there's something to this. Well, I'm right now sitting in a 20-point winner. Peel some off. See if we can hold on to a runner here. No heat whatsoever. I still got two. Still in it.
We just kidding.
Still in it to win it.
Yeah, there it goes. On ES is tickets.
Come on. Let's go back to point of control at least.
That'd be nice.
Still in it. Still in. Come on, buyers, step in. Let's go.
It was a good trade, Danny.
All right, stopped out of the remainder. Watching to possibly get back in. We'll see if we continue to hold this level. Just protecting the downside.
There it goes.
I grabbed one more. I got back in. All right, let's go.
Let's rip this thing.
It's holding RTH VWAP, but there's no real buying stepping in here. Here we go. There we go. Go. There we go. There it is.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Can we go some more?
It's just got to stop out everybody's trailing stops first. Thank you, Danny.
Get that big push. Big push up. There's some tickers.
I only have one more left, so I'm going to try and hold this one. I'd like to see us go back up to, well, you know, point of control is migrated now. So
Yeah, I took it off.
I took it off too. Oh, well, I'll be right back.
Still inventories forecasted for a draw of 2 million. Five was a draw of 4.566 million. Cushion inventories, five was a draw of 1.095 million.
I get it. I get it now. Yeah, ES made it back to point of control. I get it now. Ah, see? Just had to wait. Just had to wait, and it was going to my target. My target was 316. I cut it early.
Forecast of 1.8 million for bill.
That's all right. It was $100. That works. If you look at that 2-minute RSI, price came all the way back down. VWAP Bounce right in the center line. And then it pushed up to the top of the gray bar, tapped the pivot R2, and that was right at the top. So does it fade and keep going? Do we now set up for RTV, or it looks strong still? Clearing 316 is important for more upside.
If we break this, we're going to want to come back down to VWAP for another long at this point.
That's funny, Alacat. I wasn't laughing at you, Chris. I was looking at the DeepSeek comment.
Don't care.
Nasdaq's handing you your ass. That's funny.
I mean, it's much slower now, right? You know, it took 10 minutes to go 10 points. But it was a setup and it played out. So guys, we had 2 setups we waited for so far. It's been an hour. We got 2 really good setups. Just patient. The setups present themselves with high probability. Hey, Danny.
Whoosh. There's a lot of work for them to cut through that. Interesting. Fun fact, that was a break and back test of the yearly VWAP on ES.
LJ is getting himself ready for Madonna. Gotta take a shower, put some cologne on.
So Logger brings up a good point. Now you're seeing that price is touching that the prototype bands there.
Yep. Things have calmed down and stabilized a little bit here. Let's see what the interaction brings us. Crude oil inventory is dropping
to value
in 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Only counts if you have LJ, if you have a water bed with a lava lamp. We have this really defined volume shelf at 341.
10 seconds. Build of 15.9
The good old days.
million, a build of 15.999 million, at the expected build of 1.9125 million. Gasoline inventory build of 1.
Well, look at it reject from that band. That's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
1 million. Filled inventories build of 0.252 million, build of 0.252 million, at the expected draw of 2 million. Pushing inventory build of 0.881 million. Did see some little bit of movement on the downside.
Also RTH upper band.
The back of the bigger than expected build of crude oil inventories.
right, so we have some confluence.
We have this other report on the feed as well.
I mean, we essentially top tick the swing high and we bottom tick the pullback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of impressive. I don't know.
Setups work if you work them.
All right, so after it rejects and then comes back up to test it, I'd be wary. Still seems like a good short spot, doesn't it? Value area high on the distribution we formed.
Yeah, there's that volume shelf right at 340. Very high on the RSI indicator. There are signs of going short.
Still holding.
System to sell electric oil, dollar proceeds, secure credit and conventional weapons program and support its support. This is just a simple exit.
All right, Kenna, thanks for joining us. Well, would you look at that? Nothing impressive, but, you know, good 15 points so far. Well, there it is, Logger. You saw it here first.
I got 20 points from that upper band. Oh, that was a fade value area extreme on the RTH upper band. And at the top of that distribution, as Chris pointed out. All right, 60 bucks in the bank.
All right. Burger night. Honey, pack the car. We're going to get hamburgers.
unless you're in India.
Unless you're in India.
ES coming back down to that composite low volume node. There's the RTH VWAP again. That's kind of funny coming from you, Alacat. Ooh.
It's right back into value area low here. It's filling up.
Madonna and VWAP Bounce lining up together on ES. Not VWAP Bounce, but VWAP is lining up with the IB low.
Interesting.
It came within 3 ticks of it. Madonna alert. Yeah, that was a whoosh.
Whoosh.
Looking at Delta, there was some volume on ES to sell that.
Madonna is not in the glossary.
No, it's not.
Those are two. We'd have to add
Madonna.
CLVN and Madonna to the glossary.
Yeah. The Madonna trade is when price comes and touches the IB for the very first time after it is formed.
You got to say it a little more seductively than that.
No, I'm not singing it either. I can hear you. No.
Because the Madonna was, the initial bounce was touched for the very first time.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Simpsons episode when Bart becomes the I didn't do it boy. They're all like, say it, Bart.
I didn't watch a lot of Simpsons.
Say the thing. He's like, I didn't do it. Yeah. Still working on this level, isn't it? We do have a divergence on the CVD. So there is some serious absorption taking place at this 290 level. It did not, Jay. It did not touch it. Nope.
280 is the lowest volume node. I still think ES wants to touch it. ES is below value area low. Back testing it now.
You got to show up to Chuck's classes if you want to see these. You got to want to be a part of these community milestones and moments. I do believe Chuck has class tomorrow.
Oh, today we have 12:30. We are doing a setup seminar on the VWAP Bounce.
Will there be any karaoke?
Not planning on it.
Maybe in the vein of some type of bounce song.
Oh goodness. I don't want to get a reputation. Then the expectancy of DTG training classes will come with karaoke. No thanks.
How many communities have karaoke? I mean, think about it.
Right. ES is back.
Could
to
be the
yearly
first.
VWAP. Yeah, we could be. I bet there might be karaoke communities. I'm sure that would be fun.
Well, that's how we're going to build our. I'm looking to build our Asian part of our community. We're going to start doing K-pop karaoke.
Point premium. Get karaoke.
That's a good question. B sharp. I would imagine it's a minority. Well, system says up from here until we break this line in the sand, JP. And if we trade below this, we're probably going back to VWAP. So we still have a very significant level here in 285 that needs to break and hold for more downside. So until then, this is still in the biggest distribution of the session. And what do we know about price and the biggest distribution of the session? What do we know about it?
The fade until it's not.
Very hard to break. It's like a magnet. It keeps getting pulled back in. Now, what could happen is we can continue to flesh this out. So you see this this low volume area right here. We can flesh this out with more volume and it could become one big, beautiful distribution. But not until we leave this level.
So it was a fade back to point of control.
Yep. And it's going to keep doing that until it fundamentally changes context. Now we did put in a lower high, right? So what does that tell me? Right, buyers might be losing gusto a little bit here, but we can continue to do this for a while until it breaks. So we'll see. Now, if we retake out those highs, all bets are off, but we can easily rotate to the other side of value here. Oh, perfect, Hoku. I don't think it's as broadly
back
represented as I'd like it to be.
Back test of the Globex upper band. I'm short from 315.
Nice potato. I don't think they do any ninja indicators, Danny. We're still looking at updating the trading view one. I don't know. The faster would probably be partnering up with somebody who builds on Ninja and has the infrastructure to handle that, because Flux handles a lot of things that I'm not interested in handling. Like the white suit.
Like Don Johnson. I need a teal blue shirt.
Well, that's a nice comment, Arbo. He says, after 6 months of trading, starting with ICT and SMC, first time, feels like the methodology is not some wizard nonsense, but based on facts. Feels good, I have to say. Awesome. And it's a little simpler, not easy, and you get better with practice. So the key is to not switch or change it up, just focus and get better. This blue area is the Globex VWAP value area. It's not session. I mean, it's the Globex session, not the regular trading hours session. So we're going to be having a special guest on the stream here soon. Chuck?
Yeah. Who's that?
The CEO of Top One Futures is going to join us.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Clay Hodges, CEO. Clay. Well, we're going to find out, Simon. Can't say that I know. I'm sure he will, JP. Probably like fire sale, 70% off type deals. And probably an account or two to give away, I'm sure.
For this community only. And then you see on X, everybody's got these sales. Sorry, I don't want to. I'm not talking negative about him. I'm just talking hypothetically.
The fire sale one's not. I mean, he shows up on other streams and does it. Michael doesn't make special appearances, David, for obvious reasons. Also, he gave every single affiliate the boot, so he's not very welcome on a lot of streams for that reason. He used everybody to build the company and then said, see ya, we don't need you anymore. That was not cool.
Just a heads up, the US VP Bounce just currently speaking of Fox News.
Danny, it sounds like they're trying to revamp their marketing and rules and stuff like that from Tenacity.
I have some work to do.
They have a lot of work.
Work.
But, you know, the launch is super important. You know, they had their chance. It's going to be really hard, I think, to get people back after that. I only give so many chances. I'm not. Hoku. This range is a little tight. You know, I want to be able to grab half of a range, 50%. We're in a 14-point range, give or take. I'm not going for 7 point. I'm not putting risk on the table for 6 points right now. All it chops around point of control. So not really ideal at the moment. I don't think so. I think that Trade C is different. Top Step X and Project X are the same thing. Trade C is different.
Which way are they basing for? Inside value, above RTH.
It's looking like another lower high
Sponge.
here. So far I see this.
Yeah.
Coordination of energy, competition, and manufacturing.
Yep. I think they try lower too.
Here goes.
ES back to value area low. ES still hasn't touched it yet. I think Madonna is coming up. we'll see.
You're talking about an ES?
Yep.
Keeps getting bought up at that level,
It does.
doesn't it?
I don't know why I'd be rooting for a breakout and thinking against a system setup.
Because that's what our mind wants to do. It's built into us. We want to predict what's going to happen next.
It's gonna go.
Instead of just following system principles and letting that guide our decision making, we want to predict what's going to happen next because that's real skill, right?
Yeah, that's right. Look at me. I mean, ES has been following the RSI indicator very, very well. Right. So we're at the bottom of this big, beautiful distribution.
It's big and it's beautiful.
Lowest of the volume is just below here. Look at 279. There, we're there.
Okay, we're trading below the RTH VWAP now.
Hey, Andy.
Andy,
Welcome, sir.
how you feeling? Good. We called out some great trades on stream today, Andy. You'd be very proud of us. It's a very slow fade now. Let's see if we can. So this buy area down here, we got this 250, big one. VWAP's down at 212, and the deviation price wave band is at 250.
I'm long at 280 and a half.
It's a good price.
Now, is the back test of the RTH going to be for the push lower? I don't like that reaction.
Feels very like kind of bleed out. I think it'll go. I think it's going to continue down with a bunch of little pops on the way.
No text is but there is
Yeah, let's not play that game. That was the short signal, Chuck. All right, VWAP is coming up on ES, as is IB low.
And I'm looking at this price wave deviation band down here at 250. And that's IB mid as well.
There's VWAP on ES.
Nice little back test there. Of that level.
Value area low.
Yep. Keep going. Come on, senor. Good job, Henry. ES is holding VWAP there, isn't it?
Yeah, it back tested value area low too. They're buying it up though.
Didn't quite get to my area. Which makes me want to short it.
UK's trade with a Kyle says, my belief that is that the UK-US trade agreement remains intact.
Francisco, it will be included in the toolkit when it's released. It's not released yet. It is in testing mode right now. All right, well, coming up on the 11 o'clock hour, guys, why don't we do a trader check-in? We're not going to reply just green or red. We're going to talk about how we're trading. All right, what's been working, what's not been. How are we doing emotionally? Are we sticking to the plan? Are we being patient? Or are we being impatient? That's the type of check-in we want to do. P&L is a result of following a process with edge. You can be green and break every rule in the book, and that does not build long-term trading consistency. Nice, Scott. There you go, Gary. A little impatient. It's all right, Kenny. Acknowledging it is the first part of the battle here. That's half the battle, as G.I. Joe said.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Impatient for the first hour, is down trying to finish. Now I've been focused more on key levels and have been profitable ever since. Awesome. Henry, for the first time ever, managed to sit on hands for first hour. Nice. Target hit. Great. Excellent, Alex. Kenny. Loosen up the grip a little, Kenny. Small green after being big red because I was just clicking buttons to begin with, chasing the opening pop, bad habits locked in. Brought it from back to green. Nice. Excellent, Jeff. All right, looks like price is going back up now. Back above RTH VWAP on NQ and a big VWAP bounce on ES for my ES traders. Was really kind of it came real damn close here, but that was the first time we touched VWAP, textbook VWAP bounce. Wasn't perfect. Came really close a couple of times, which kind of lowers the probability, but it lined up with IB. It works. Be right back. No, yeah, Allie, don't be so hard. That's a good little move. Nice, Sam. Excellent.
Russia may cut budget oil price to as low as $45 to $50 a barrel. So Russia is set to weigh cuts to 2026 GDP forecast in low oil prices.
Hoku, done for day. 9 trades for the day. All winners. Follow the system. Emotions were steady. Sat on my hands and waited for price to come to the areas I wanted to enter. Sat through a little bit of drawdown on some of them, but trusted the setup. And trade idea. I had stop losses at predetermined areas and was ready to protect capital first and foremost. Up 240 on the day. Excellent. Great
Beautiful.
job, Hoku.
Way to go.
Yeah, it would still be a fade value or extreme setup, Neil. Even if it did touch one or the other, it's still a decent setup location for the fade.
How many of you have a pad and paper sitting next to your keyboard to journal how you're feeling? Not specifically your trades and entries and stuff like that, but how you feel and things you notice about yourself.
I do. Also, things I think of that I don't want to forget. Anything that I don't want to forget goes in my notepad.
I think that has been a habit that you developed in life that has served you very well.
It has. Yep. Because I can't remember. There's a lot that goes on in this brain. There's a lot I have to remember. There's only so much random access memory available. And I need to, the cache regularly gets cleared. So if it doesn't make it to the paper, there's a high probability I won't remember it. I also use the reminder function in my phone aggressively.
I'm recognizing I have some very specific tendencies after I experience like 2 losses. Then I start to behave in a very specific way that I don't like.
Man, we keep coming so close to that buy area. I think a lot of people are just looking to buy this thing. It's just not getting to the next buy zones.
Check it out, Debo.
There it is. And there we are, right next to it.
I see that.
Excellent, Arbo. Keep learning. That's what we're here for. And we're going to keep it up. And we're going to keep delivering content to keep you guys on the path and focused. Remember, Chuck has a class today at 12:30 on the VWAP Wave Bounce, the VWAP Bounce setup, course setup number 4. Attend that if you can at 12:30 today. We have the Asia Open stream tonight with me at 6 p.m. Tomorrow we have group coaching at 12:30 p.m. after the stream.
Yeah, of course. All classes are recorded.
Everything we do is essentially recorded here.
It would be a significant feat if somebody were to come in now and go back and try and consume all of the recorded.
It would have to be a
Content.
full-time job. It would be a full-time job. There is no lack of content here, guys.
Now I understand about your comment about Vimeo. It's like, man, it's starting to get up there in the amount of size that you have to pay for to host that.
Yeah, I have 4 terabytes of storage on Vimeo. I've had to upgrade it twice already.
Yeah, before asking questions, watch all the content. That would be. I've been thinking about is there a way for AI to provide kind of a library catalog? That would be a significant assignment.
Yeah. So the first one was, the first big request was having a summary of the class.
Yeah.
So we started doing that a long time ago. So if you check the description of any video on Vimeo, they all have AI generated summaries of what's in that class.
At least, let's put this, if I need to manually do something to generate that summary, or if Vimeo automatically does it, then mine are golden. But I'm not doing anything.
What I do is I go in, I take the entire transcript, and then I feed it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT writes the summary. So it's kind of like a two-step process.
Yep. So we can clean some of that up. I can, is my point.
Yep, exactly.
Tigga, and NQ goes nowhere. 11. It's so obvious in hindsight, Chris.
What?
So obvious. That ES VWAP bounce.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we came pretty close to it in the prior swing low, so.
Well, it was basically the same exact level.
And then this one was a good on NQ, 15 points away. Sure, Simon. I'd be interested in that, Simon. Always open to new ideas to make things easier. Fade value or extreme on YM here.
20-point IB on ES. And if you think about it, I mean, NQ really isn't a huge IB. It's only the 200-point range. We've seen them 450 before on some of those drive and dump days. ES to the tick off the upper band.
Mm-hmm. Lined up with the Dow as well. Very similar setup.
And there's this little indicator thingy at the bottom of my chart that says short, if you know how to read it. That's what it says to me. At the upper value area high level, came up, touched it twice. No. I think the underlying concepts are what's worth something for ICT. Man. VWAP, point of control. VWAP, point of control. He's really chilled out.
Yeah, we are in a very tight range here.
NVIDIA earnings day. Check it out. It's almost like I had that thought, Andy. Feels very similar to an FOMC day where they're expecting rate change announcements. But ES has held the upside of the yearly VWAP. Basically what IB low is 30, 40. Nothing to do here. Well, that would be the approach, right? I mean, Chris, you have what, 9 monitors now, where you have multiple different assets that you're able to see.
Yep, I have 8, and I have oil, gold, silver, Bitcoin, all up. I don't trade them very often, but I want to know what the other markets are doing as it relates to stock indexes very often. And then I have news. I have cumulative delta. I have all 4 indexes right next to each other, so I could see how they're trading in correlation. I have a higher time frame volume profile looking all the way back a couple of weeks. So, I can see a lot of information without having to thumb around through a lot of different charts. Well, we'll see what happens in the next 10 minutes. Miguel said, is it just
VWAP upper
me?
band. Go ahead.
Miguel says, is it just me, but not many good entries for the VWAP Wave System? I'm sticking to it, though. It's my discipline. Well, on strong trend days, we tend to not have as many entries. In balance, we have a lot more entries. But, we've had a couple of good entries. I don't know how many entries you're looking for.
Provided at 11:38 Eastern Time, we get opening remarks, speech to the regard, and a roundtable discussion on trade dependencies and global supply chains during the meeting.
And we are just rotating around the RTH and point of control right now.
Mm-hmm.
Text will be available.
I mean, we couldn't break through value area low there, so I mean that is it's technically a setup at the bottom of that distribution at 25,283 on NQ. ES backtesting point of control. After fading back below from value area high, bless you.
Thank you.
The rhythm slows down.
Yeah, the rhythm's almost flat now. It's just a descending channel, really. It's kind of a giant bull flag, really, so far. It's a 50 11 90-minute long bull flag.
Yeah, it would not surprise me for this thing to just continue ripping. Or it could just stay here. Balance out.
It's either going to go up or it's going to go down, or it's just going to go sideways.
And sideways is just a bunch of not very far up and not very far down.
The bearish breakout. I think a bullish breakout is more inclined out of a bull flag than a bearish breakout.
No, rhythm is not a dancer.
We have this. Oops.
It's ticking. It's ticking.
Can't seem to get above the point of control though. We're like tucked in between
No.
the value area low and the point of control, and it's just doing nothing. Nothing. I've been sitting here for God, when was my last trade? My last trade was at 10:00. Oh, it's not that bad. It's been 40 minutes. I took a trade 40 minutes ago. That was my last trade. It was long here and then short.
Yes, back to value area high and the RTH upper band.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up here. Decent day for me. About 1K in this Apex account. And then 277 in my cash account. Little winner. Little winning day in the cash. So, all right, guys. Join Chuck in the premium classroom for class on the VWAP Wave setup. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. Come join Chuck. He'll be singing and dancing his way through the VWAP Wave setup. Course setup number 4. He doesn't think that's funny.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading.
I
I was
you're
singing
gonna
and
sing
dancing.
and
I'm
dance
not
your
doing
way
any
through
singing and dancing.
course setup number 4.
Top hat and a cane and
That would
long
be
tail
great.
coat.
A little
There you
pizzazz
go.
would be nice.
I'm not going there. That part of my history will remain unspoken.
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys. Well, Did we have number 3 already? Did you guys do return to value, or you skipped that one?
We're skipping that one for right now.
All
We
right,
did we'll do VWAP Bounce, and then we'll come back and follow it up with RTV.
right. That's Andy's arch nemesis. That's why it's being skipped over. Saruman, the RTV warlock, has been ostracized.
Mhm.
All right, guys. If you're going to keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. If you're going to keep on trading, I invite you to do so in one of our voice channels in the premium Discord. This is where you can share your mic, share your screens. You can collaborate with your other traders, look for opportunities. You can practice in a simulator, just work on your market assessment skills, looking for setup. So it's a great place to be. If you are going to keep on trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. And I encourage you to join me tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Asia Open stream. We'll be looking at gold and the indexes and trade anything that's moving. So have a wonderful day, guys. Chuck, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you.
See you guys soon.